How many times have we heard someone saying to us that someone else is taking advantage of them? But is this actually what is happening, or is it actually them allowing other people to take advantage of them? Hi, my name is Patricia. I'm a counseling psychologist registered with HCPC here in the UK. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how by maintaining a good self-esteem and healthy boundaries, we can protect ourselves from other people taking advantage of us. So as humans, we are actually programmed to read really well cues from other people. So whether it is a body language, whether there are facial expressions, we normally are really good at it, and this is needed for us to make really quick judgments whether it is alright to say or do something around the person. So in context of self-esteem, if you are someone who suffering from low self-esteem, it might be that, for example, when you talk about yourself, you talk in more negative way. You maybe never talk about your achievements. You don't talk about positive aspects of yourself. It might be as well that you might be actually making a lot of funny and silly jokes about yourself. And by doing that, in a way, you're giving the message to other people around you that they can talk to you and they can talk about you in a certain way. So in a way, you're making yourself more vulnerable to their responses. So not knowing, you can actually make yourself more vulnerable in front of people by the way you talk about yourself, by the way you behave with yourself. Now in context of boundaries, again, it's really important that we make it very clear to the other person what are our expectations, what are our limits, what we can tolerate, what we cannot. And in situations when your boundaries are actually violated, so let's say maybe someone's raising voice at you, if you stay quiet, if you just let the person carry on, that's what they're gonna do. But if in that instance you're gonna actually stop them and tell them that that's not the way that they can talk to you, that possibly can bring a change. And it's also very important that you actually address that issue with the person right there when it's happening. So going away, thinking about it, and then going back to them maybe a week later will have actually lesser impact on the other person. And the other things as well, when you address boundaries with someone, it is important that you explain your boundaries in clear voice without over-explaining yourself and without actually apologizing for setting certain boundaries, because that all actually takes your assertiveness away. Another example in context of boundaries and making sure that we don't allow people to take advantage of us, it might be when in certain situations some people, they might want to trigger guilt in you. So maybe they need something from you and they're gonna start manipulating your emotions by triggering guilt. And it is really important to actually recognize what is happening and name it. Just say it, that they actually trying to trigger guilt in me, and that's manipulation, and this is wrong. And in that situation, it might be that you just have to withdraw just a bit more from this relationship to actually, keep your boundaries and to keep yourself safe. In those situations when people, they're trying to trigger guilt in you, and maybe they will use statements such as, "You never help me, you never hear from me," then you might just stop them and say that, "I've helped you on this and that occasion. I can't do it today because I have some other arrangements already planned." By making this assertive statement, you're actually protecting yourself from that guilt. So yes, if you enjoyed this really short video, then please like it, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one then. Thank you. Bye bye.